Raise your hand if you wish Wendy Williams would just shut up sometimes. I've got two hands up and a leg. Like these people would say, I'd up on my rostrum today. What that means is that I'm on my soapbox. I am so sick and tired of Wendy Williams just getting all the stories wrong. Last week, she got the Monique story totally wrong, as usual. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go Google Monique the actress and ask why is she blasting everybody, and all the stuff will come up. Okay, you'll find a video with Monique herself telling her side of the story. You'll find several videos from other YouTubers giving their opinion about what Monique is doing. Monique is blasting everybody: Oprah, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Cheryl Underwood. She's just out for blood right now, and I would just advise that you go listen to the whole thing to understand the whole story, because I'm not here to talk about that. Why Wendy got me all worked up just now, because she's on right now, it's because she was addressing the Billy Bush situation. Billy Bush, if you don't remember, was the guy that was on the bus with Donald Trump when he said that he grabbed women by the privates and he gets away with it. And I guess he's trying to make a comeback, because he lost his job over the situation, which I really don't understand why Billy Bush lost his job and Donald Trump got hired for the biggest job in the land, right? So again, hypocrisy. So my issue with Billy Bush is not even that he was on that bus and that he laughed and giggled and cackled at what Trump was saying. I do know that men, when they get together like that, sometimes they're kind of crude, and I'm not giving it a pass in any way, shape, and form, but I do realize that that happens, locker room talk, as they say. And maybe he was giggling out of nervousness, maybe he was just in awe and he met a celebrity, whatever his reason was for that, I can give him a pass on what happened on the bus. What I can't pass for Billy Bush is what he did after he got off the bus. Like Joshua just said before he left, he served the girl up on a platter, and I can't get past that. I think I've raised my two boys well enough that they would protect any girl that they see out there, because they wouldn't get off that bus and tell the girl, why don't you give the Donald a hug, huh? That was the nasty part that I can't get over with Billy Bush, and I don't want to see him on TV again. I couldn't stand the shape of his lip and the way he flared his mouth when he talked anyways. So just stay off of my TV. I don't care what you told your daughter. I don't care what you told your wife. You cannot convince me, Billy Bush, that you are just as nasty as Trump. So that's my thing. That's my soapbox today. So anyways, I feel like I'm back from the dead. I went to bed way late again last night. Went to bed. Joe, what time did we go to bed last night? Like 1:30 or 2 o'clock? Oh my God, Joe said it's 3 o'clock. Yeah, I was editing, huh? Joe says he's still sleepy. I was editing the vlog, and I wanted to put all that beautiful music. Did you guys hear I played Anchors Away when we got into Long Beach? I found that on YouTube, and I was like, yes, this works for me. So I'm sorry that I couldn't vlog any more things at the premiere itself, because I very well couldn't vlog the movie, right? Because I'm not going to record somebody's movie. And when the people were lined up in the hallway outside, I couldn't vlog a lot of that because people were like taking pictures and were blocking the hallway. And I didn't just want to go with my camera in people's faces like that. You know what I mean? So quite a few people there recognized me from my show. And like I said in the last vlog, they played the commercials for all the sponsors, and I have to agree with the kids. My commercial was the best out of all the other sponsors, because some of the sponsors only put like a picture of their establishment and played a little bit of Caribbean music. So that can't match, right? But some of the ones try to be, more creative with their commercials. But the kids all agreed. Of course, they're not biased at all, and they all agreed, and they're like, your commercial was the best. And if you guys want to see the commercial that I played, I'll put a link here so you can go find it. I'll put a link in the description, okay? But it's one of them that you've seen before. I think it's the one that I'm using right now for new subscribers to the channel. That's what they see when they land on my page. So, but yeah, Mario was in the commercial and he didn't realize it. So, of course, he had butterflies. And Sherry Shepherd is in it, of course. I don't know if it's the one where I put the Marriott. I can't remember who all was in it, but it seems like everybody and the kitchen sink was in that commercial. But it was so well produced and it played so well on the big screen. So when Julie asked me, how did I feel to be on the big screen? That commercial felt good. But my little acting part, I didn't feel any type of way. I really didn't, because I saw myself as me, because I see myself on the camera all day long when I'm editing. So I kind of got used to seeing myself, and I got used to hearing myself on, audio tape and videotape a long time ago, because I did take radio broadcasting and television broadcasting in college. So, it's always a shocker when you haven't heard your voice recorded yet. And when you hear it for the first time, it's kind of like, oh, that's shocking. But for me, it's not shocking anymore because I've been hearing my voice since I was like 19 years old on tape. So when I walked onto the scene and I sat on the step with a little boy and I'm like, don't pay no attention to what people say about you, baby. Sticks and stones may break your bones. And the little kid says, but words will never hurt me. And that's it. That was my line. And Mario made such a big to-do, I felt like a superstar. So like I said, I was more impressed with my commercial because I didn't know that they were going to play it. I didn't know what was going to happen in front of the movie because this is the first time they did it in an actual theater. And Lucy, my darling, I already wrote to you at the last vlog. No, it's not one of those things where the movie's just going to be playing there every weekend or every day or whatever. That's their premiere. They rented out the space for this opportunity. We all came together at that night. Joe is guessing that theater holds at least 500 people. So they had a good turnout because it was packed. When Leah and them left, they opened up the space for 3 people to sit down. So I'm really, really happy for them and proud of them. So I think what they're going to do next is other premieres. Like they'll go to Chicago and New York and Las Vegas and maybe Detroit. I don't know. Other places they'll go and host premieres just like this. And then if you're in those states, you can get to go. So I'll talk about it some more again when the time comes up when they're going to do another premiere. After that, I guess it'll go to Amazon for sure and Best Buy and Walmart and places like that. And I don't know if maybe this one will be picked up by Netflix. I'm not sure, okay? So don't let me talk out of turn. So Joe and I are kind of tired, but what I'm going to do today is like sweep and mop. I try to do that every Monday because the place is all sticky from everybody being in here all weekend. And then we're going to go drive around town in that little minivan so people can know that it's for sale. I've got several people talking to me about the minivan, but they're all asking questions in Spanish. And I don't respond back in a little bit of Spanish that I know because then they're going to think I know how to talk a lot of Spanish, and I really don't know how to even talk money in Spanish. I don't know how to say the 100, the 1,000, the whatever. And so I just answer back and say, if they ask me, they'll say something like, me interesante en este artículo. I was like, I guess I'm interested in this article. And I'll say, it's still available. Call me at this number. And then they don't call because they figure I don't talk any Spanish. So that's what's going on right now. It's a language barrier. So I know enough Spanish to like talk it amongst friends who are not going to be judgmental of me. And if I'm talking Spanish amongst my friend, I will ask them to correct me. If I'm using the wrong conjugation of the verb, please correct me. Please give me the right word. Because I still talk that book Spanish where car is coche. And, the common word for car in Spanish is carro. But then it confuses me because then carro is also expensive. So is it spelled differently? I don't know. Sharika, help me out here. So Joe is kind of chilling in the living room. I'm going to go sweep and mop. And I don't like sweeping. I do like mopping. There's just something so peaceful about that mop, just getting everything clean. But I don't like sweeping. But I'll do that. I don't like folding clothes. Well, I like folding clothes. I don't like putting them away because of closet space and bureau space, right? And ironing, I hate ironing with a passion. But I do want my clothes to look good when I go out, so I do iron. So I guess I'm domesticated. What do you guys think? Let's go see what Joe's doing. Thank you for turning the TV down, sweetheart.
Hello, people. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
More importantly, how are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right. You could be better. So
You still tired?
But why complain? I'm
I
still
know,
sleepy. I went to bed at like 3 o'clock last night, and I'm still sleepy. So
Oh,
you know I go to bed early.
No, you gonna take a nap on this couch. I know you. Right before we go to the gym, you gonna take a nap. Well, let me go clean up this place because I don't know why all these things here are out of place. Like these exercise things don't belong here. This water bottle doesn't belong here. Is this mine or yours? Mine. Your charging thing don't belong here. The beware of the dog sign need to be on the fence. The heater doesn't belong. Well, all that stuff's for Leah. I gotta send that over to Leah. And yeah, for the most part, the house is clean. I just need to sweep and mop.
I'm not gonna keep it all on. I'm not to keep it all on. We're on the blog. Wait, vlog. The vlog.
Vlog.
And Jay, what you doing, cuz?
I'm making egg roll.
Yep, Southwestern egg rolls from Chili's. You heard it here. You don't have to go to Chili's. Pretty sure we did a video on that. Didn't we do a video on that, Mom?
What?
Southwestern egg rolls.
Yeah.
There's Mom. She's editing her next show. You guys.
I don't even pay attention to them when I'm editing,
She
guys.
really does it. She's so
Yeah. Mom, can I get $1 million? Yeah.
Mom, can I buy a gun?
No.
I wouldn't get a tattoo. It's a waste of money. It is a waste of money.
Thank you, Joshua. You're like my smartest kid in the world.
It is.
I understand because you're an artiste.
Oh, I get it, and it's impressive how people do that. But for me, financially, it's just not worth it. Unless the tattoo carries some ancient way to warn off something, then yeah.
It does. And I get it from the monks, where they go and they like tattoo it by hand.
It's going red. Oh, it's going black.
Crazy.
Obviously, the third child's always the rebel.
Ask Daddy.
It's Wednesday.
She's the third child.
Wednesday was what? The 7th child? So here's how it works with dogs. The 7th and higher are always super mellow. You can trust me. I'm a dog scientist, man.
We've had enough of them.
God, this is the most mellow dog we've ever had right here, though, and she still does not have her collar on from her little shower.
I know, it's on the chair right there. I just love how she looks without a collar.
Me too. She looks so cool. She looks wild.
Yeah, she looks chill. Sometimes I feel like the collar weighs her down.
It doesn't.
Jada made for us today, guys. It's not looking good in this lighting. Let's go this way. Southwestern egg rolls. Jada's a boss. Joshua's over there eating. Joe's over there whistling. What happened in Manchester today at that Ariana Grande concert? I'm sure that you all know by now that there was a bombing, right? And 19 people died and a lot of people are injured. It's been on the news all day. But with what happened, I kind of had to remind myself that miracles can happen as quickly as tragedies, because it just seems like every time we turn around, there's another tragedy. So we just have to remind ourselves that miracles happen too, okay? And what is a miracle? God's supernatural intervention into your situation, all right? So just be looking for it. Be looking for your miracle. If you're waiting on something from God, it's not right for you to give up and not go through the process just because it's taking too long. I mean, a lot of things that I'm waiting on from God is taking a little bit too long, but I'm not going to throw in the towel and give up. In the meanwhile, all we can do, from this distance is pray for the families that lost loved ones, the people that are, not knowing where their loved ones are right now. I saw Christian Vagness. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. She's the one from Criminal Minds, the actress that goes by the name Baby Girl. She tweeted out something about some kids that were missing their guardians and they were at some hotel. So I've been praying for those kids to be hooked up with their guardians or parents and stuff, I mean, I could just imagine if Jada was traveling abroad and she was at that concert and something happened. Imagine how frantic I would be. So I try to put myself in the parents and loved ones situation and just pray things through, because what can we do from here? You know what I mean? Except but pray. So Joe got a little nap today that was very much needed from the late nights we've been keeping. And he doesn't have to go to the auction this week because we have 2 cars for sale, the Grand Prix and the little Kia Sedona. The lady around the bend that wanted the other little blue vehicle, she wants the Sedona, but I don't think she has the money. And it's not super expensive, but I don't think she has the money to do it. I mean, her heart may be willing, but maybe the finances are not there. She says, give me 3 days. I can't wait 3 days. If somebody comes to buy it, I gotta sell. So I heard from one of the church members from the old church that I was attending. She's a sweet old lady. She's one of the mothers in the church, and she's originally from Nigeria, and I used to go all the time on Tuesdays and Thursdays when she had the morning prayer at 9 o'clock. So she let me know that she has the morning prayer again at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. And I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can come. I didn't want to make any promises. But she was really cool. She used to let me teach sometimes at the morning prayer, but I don't think powers that be liked it too much, because when I start teaching stuff like God is not in control, people lose their mind, okay? And all I mean when I say God is not in control is that we as human beings have to give him control, because he gave us free will, and he would never, go back and, bully us and take away that free will, so he's not in control. If he were, this bombing wouldn't happen, Likewise, the devil's not in control. A lot of times we kind of sit back on our laurels, is that a word? And just say, oh, I can't do this because so many bad things happened to me because the devil did this and the devil that. No, the devil's not in control either, okay? We are in control. We're in control of the situation, and we have to just make a decision to do the right things all the time. That's why I don't understand a lot of these politicians that just get up and do the wrong things, and they think they're, oh, I'm doing this for your betterment. No, you're doing that to line your pocket, So anywho, today is Monday, May the 22nd. I feel like I'm forgetting someone's birthday. One of my friends or something. Oh, it's Lilia's sister, Joe. Lilia's sister. Soila, she's dead though. My friend Lilia, today was her sister's birthday. She would have been 52. She was the same age as my brother. We lost a friend young due to alcoholism. So anyways, Jada cooked 2 days in a row. Yesterday was the chicken parmesan. Today was the southwestern egg rolls, and those egg rolls were so good. So I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to get back up on the horse and cook. I gotta get over my tiredness. But at least the house is clean, right? So Joe, you have anything to say before I close off? Yeah, I just wanted to feel him up. Oh, you push my head. Say hello.
Hello, people. I'm still sleepy.
Okay, Josh, come on this side. Josh, come on this side. Josh, come on this side. I want to see something.
What you want to see?
Wait, don't push my neck, Daddy.
Gonna have a bigger head.
Yeah, Josh was lighter. Joshua had that joke yesterday. Was it yesterday or today, Josh? You were telling that you were way lighter than he was?
I know the joke, but I think it was
Yesterday, right?
Yesterday, yeah.
He was telling Joe, I'm way lighter than you, Daddy. You're dark. Joe's. Anyways, guys. Oh, where you been stashing that there, son?
I told you.
Where you been hiding it?
Bottom thing in the back fridge behind your orange juice.
It's in the back fridge?
Yeah, behind your orange juice.
He's been
there.
hiding a bottle of cranberry grape juice that we got from my sister because Jada keeps drinking it. So, Joshua, we have to do that ice cream thing,
Yeah.
before somebody opens our ice cream again.
Tomorrow?
That's getting annoying.
It is.
Every time we buy the ice cream, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of two different ice creams to see what we like about each, what we hate about each.
You have
And
one?
every time,
You have one open right now?
There's one that's open. Every time we turn around, somebody opens one of the ice creams. And, we're noticing which ice cream they keep opening. Why do they keep opening that one? Do you think that one's the nicer one?
I would open it because it's easier. The other one has that plastic around it.
Does that one have a plastic on the inside, though?
Yeah, I think so. No.
No?
Nope.
No?
No.
Get it. Get it, Josh. No?
What, plastic inside of what?
Yeah, on the ice cream.
No.
When it's brand new?
Yep.
So anybody could put pea in my ice cream, put botulism, put
Yes,
E.
sir.
coli, put whatever the hell they want to put in there. Anthrax?
Yeah.
Joshua, no.
They never have one.
Come open it on camera.
Alright.
This is brand new, right?
Yep.
So this is dryers.
Gyres. It's freaking cold.
Yeah, like I'm gonna open that. Seriously, no plastic on it.
No.
It's good for plastic ice cream.
With all the stuff that goes on in the world nowadays?
Right? There's probably someone who's just like, I'm gonna put my finger
What
up
if somebody did that? Put their finger up there.
Right? That's just people's feces just floating
Oh,
around your ice
God.
cream.
No, I'm scared. So
Just-
that's why they keep opening this one, is because it's easy access. The other one has the seal.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a good thing to compare, don't you guys think?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow, Joe and I will get out and do some type of activity to try to sell that car. Today was just about cleaning the house for me, doing a show. I'm gonna finish up that show tomorrow morning, bright and early, and then Joe and I are gonna go somewhere and do something. I don't know what.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it. Freddie. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. splash.
What's the splash?
Yeah.